Ever pondered how your perspective shapes your path to success? Our minds are powerful tools, capable of shaping our realities in ways that we often overlook. The way we think, the mindset we cultivate, can be the difference between a life of mediocrity and a life of extraordinary success. Imagine the mind as a fertile garden. The seeds we plant, the thoughts we nurture, ultimately bear fruit in our actions and achievements. A positive and growth-oriented mindset is like planting seeds of resilience, optimism, determination, and perseverance. As these seeds sprout and grow, they influence our abilities to achieve success. Now let's talk about the two types of mindset that psychologists often discuss: the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. A fixed mindset is like a closed door. It believes that our abilities, our intelligence, are static. It avoids challenges, gives up easily, sees effort as fruitless, ignores useful feedback, and feels threatened by the success of others. This mindset, my friends, is a recipe for stagnation. On the other hand, a growth mindset is like an open window, welcoming fresh air and sunlight. It believes that our abilities and intelligence can be developed. It embraces challenges, persists in the face of setbacks, sees effort as a path to mastery, learns from criticism, and finds lessons and inspiration in the success of others. This mindset fosters a passion for learning and a resilience that is essential for great accomplishment. The beauty of the growth mindset is that it's not a birthright. It's not something you're born with and can't change. It's a choice. You can choose to cultivate a growth mindset, to embrace challenges, to see effort as worthwhile, to learn from feedback, to be inspired by others' success. The power of mindset in personal growth is immense. It's like the rudder of a ship, steering us in the direction of our choosing. A positive, growth-oriented mindset can turn the tides of our lives, leading us towards success, fulfillment, and personal growth. Remember, your mindset is the compass guiding your journey to success. Ever wondered why some people seem to achieve their dreams effortlessly? The secret often lies in the art of goal setting. It's the compass that guides us, the roadmap to our desired destination. It's not just about what we want to achieve, but how we plan to get there. Imagine setting off on a journey without a destination. You'd likely wander aimlessly, wouldn't you? That's exactly how life can be without clear and achievable goals. They provide purpose, direction, and a reason to strive. A life without goals is like a ship without a rudder, directionless and at the mercy of the winds of fate. Now, let's delve into the SMART goal-setting method. It's an acronym that stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Specific goals are clear and well-defined, leaving no room for ambiguity. Instead of saying, "I want to lose weight," a specific goal would be, "I want to lose 20 pounds." Measurable goals, on the other hand, allow you to track your progress. "I want to read more" could be made measurable by saying, "I want to read 1 book a week." Achievable goals are realistic and within your capabilities. There's no point setting a goal to become an astronaut if you're terrified of heights, right? Relevant goals align with your broader life objectives. If your dream is to become a chef, a goal to learn a new recipe each week would certainly be relevant. Finally, time-bound goals have a deadline. This creates a sense of urgency and motivates you to act. "I want to save up for a car" becomes time-bound when you say, "I want to save up for a car in 2 years." Incorporating the SMART method into your goal-setting strategy can provide clarity and direction to your personal growth journey. It's like having a personal GPS that guides you step by step towards your dreams. Remember, goals are not just about the end result, they're about the journey. They're about who we become in the process of striving to achieve them. Goals are the lighthouses guiding us through the sea of life's challenges. Do you see failure as a pitfall or a stepping stone? An intriguing question, isn't it? How you respond could very well shape your path to success. You see, in the grand scheme of personal growth, failure is not just a possibility, it is a necessity. It's a crucible in which character is forged and the contours of our potential are revealed. Imagine for a moment a world where everything always goes as planned. A world devoid of challenges, devoid of obstacles. Sounds perfect, right? But in such a world, growth would be an alien concept. Without failure, we would never learn, never improve, never innovate. Our ambitions would be as shallow as a puddle, for we wouldn't know how deep we could really go. So let's shift our perspective. Let's view failure through a different lens. Instead of seeing it as a setback, let's see it as a learning opportunity, an opportunity to understand what didn't work and why, an opportunity to learn, adapt, and grow stronger. This brings us to the concept of failing forward, a concept that embraces the idea of learning from our mistakes. When we fail forward, we don't just dust ourselves off and try again. No, we scrutinize our failures, dissect them, understand them. We learn from them, and then we move forward armed with new knowledge, new insights. Failing forward means transforming our mistakes into stepping stones, each one taking us closer to our goals. Every stumble, every fall, they're not signs of defeat, but badges of honor, symbols of our resilience and our determination to succeed. So embrace failure, welcome it, not because it's pleasant, but because it's a catalyst for growth. Let it mold you, shape you, and propel you forward. And remember, it's not about how many times you fall, but how many times you get back up, how many times you learn, and how many times you grow. Failure is not a stumbling block, but a stepping stone to success. Embrace it, learn from it, and let it guide you on your journey to personal growth. Do you believe that you are ever too old to learn something new? Let's debunk that myth today. Lifelong learning, my friends, is a cornerstone of personal growth. It's not just about accumulating facts or mastering new skills. No, it's about staying curious, staying engaged, and continually pushing the boundaries of what you know and what you can do. Imagine your mind as a garden. The more you tend to it, the more it thrives. Every new idea is a seed, and with proper nourishment, it can bloom into something remarkable. That's the power of lifelong learning. You see, the world around us is in a state of constant flux. Technology advances, industries evolve, societies shift. To navigate these changes effectively, we must adapt, and adaptation requires learning. It's how we keep up, how we stay relevant. But lifelong learning goes beyond mere survival. It's also a catalyst for creativity. It's the spark that lights the fire of innovation. Every new piece of knowledge, every new skill is another tool in your toolbox, another color on your palette. It gives you more ways to solve problems, more ways to express yourself, more ways to make your mark on the world. And let's not forget the personal benefits. Lifelong learning keeps your mind sharp, keeps you engaged with the world. It can boost your confidence, enhance your understanding, and broaden your horizons. It's an investment in yourself, an affirmation of your worth and potential. So, how does one cultivate lifelong learning? It starts with curiosity. Ask questions, seek answers. It involves humility, acknowledging that there's always more to learn, and it requires persistence, the determination to keep going, to keep growing despite obstacles and setbacks. The journey of personal growth is a marathon, not a sprint, and lifelong learning is the fuel that keeps us going mile after mile. It's the commitment to never stop growing, never stop improving, never stop exploring. Lifelong learning is the fuel that drives the engine of personal success. Scene script. Can you recall a time when persistence led you to success? Think about that for a minute. Each of us has a story. A tale where we've pushed ourselves beyond our limits, where we've refused to give in, where we've tasted the sweet fruit of victory after weathering the storm. If you look closely, you'll see that these stories, these moments, are not about luck or talent, but about persistence and resilience. Persistence, my friends, is a key ingredient in the recipe for success. It's that inner drive that keeps us moving forward, that refuses to take no for an answer. It's the relentless pursuit of our goals, the unyielding determination that keeps us going when everything else screams at us to stop. Persistence is not just about working hard, but about working smart, about never giving up, about learning from our failures and turning them into stepping stones for success. And what about resilience? Resilience is the shield that protects us in the battle of life. It's the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties, to bounce back from adversity. It's the ability to keep our heads high when the tide is against us, to remain steadfast in the face of challenges. Resilience is our inner strength, our ability to adapt and thrive despite the odds. So how do we cultivate these traits? It starts with a mindset, a belief in ourselves and our abilities. It requires setting clear, achievable goals and working tirelessly towards them. It involves embracing failure as a part of the journey and viewing it as an opportunity to learn and grow. And above all, it requires a lifelong commitment to learning, to self-improvement, to becoming the best version of ourselves. Remember, the difference between the successful and the unsuccessful often boils down to one thing: persistence. It's the ability to keep going, to keep working, to keep striving, even when the going gets tough. Persistence is the hard work you do after you get tired of doing the hard work you already did. So when you feel like giving up, remember why you started, dig deep and keep going, because success, true success, is just around the corner.